What's up, everybody? It's Corry, and we've got another OYSL podcast for you guys. We got some friends here. This is Canon from Midlothian Heritage High School, man of God. Another man of God, this is Izzy from Waxahachie High School. What we're talking about evangelism today is that the definition of evangelism is inviting someone to a relationship with Jesus by sharing the gospel through your words, through your actions, and by connecting with other people. And to preface this, I love that we didn't just say like through your words or just through your actions, because I think it is more of like a holistic thing when you include like words and actions as well. But would love to hear your thoughts, Canon, on why you feel like it's important to share the gospel with your words.
What's the game where you have to like act something out and the people in front of you have to like guess what you're doing, but you can't talk? Charades. Trying to explain the gospel without your words is like playing charades.
That is fire.
You can be a reflection of Jesus' love with your actions, but the definition of the gospel is a unified story that leads to Jesus, or the Bible. And you can't tell a story without your words.
That's good, bro. Shout out Bible Project for that one. That was fire. It's very good, very helpful illustration for me to even put that in my own context. Thanks, bro. That's good. Izzy, tell me what you feel like the value of sharing the gospel with your actions is as well.
I think just as a Christ follower, it's like Romans 10:14. It reminds me of just like, how are they ever gonna know about the gospel?
Yes,
if
bro.
they don't live a lifestyle that doesn't represent it.
So on the topic of evangelism, even going further, would love to hear a little bit about what that's looked like in y'all's lives. Would you guys tell me a story or just a struggle of evangelism in your own life and what it's looked like for you overcoming that in your own life?
I think one struggle for me has been building a relationship first, because the biggest fear, I think everybody can relate to this, is you can't just randomly starting a conversation about the gospel. It can be off-putting. That's not a conversation regular people have.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody that came to OYSL this past Sunday listened to what Pastor Chris had to say, and he like references a book that talked about asking questions, and like,
yes.
and I think the book was called The Answer is Jesus, or something like that, and how questions are a gateway to a conversation like that.
It's
and
good.
Like, you're not pinning them down with questions, but you're genuinely trying to be able to relate to them and just and understand them. What is so valuable to people, and one of the best ways we can be a reflection of the love of Jesus is just to genuinely care about people and want to understand their story.
Good,
so I think doing that first, rather than just like trying to force a conversation, it's conversational intelligence, like Pastor Chris said. So just having that and asking questions and trying to understand someone and their story better, I think has been a process I've been trying to learn when it comes to evangelism.
Yeah, it's good, bro. Something that has stuck with me that's been like one of the one-liners that are just so significant is that people don't care about what you know until they know how much you care.
Yeah, it's like not listening to God.
Okay. Yeah, tell me more.
When I'll be in like Walmart or like school, I'll be like praying and stuff, and it's like, God, show me who you want me to share your gospel with and stuff. And it's, all right, that guy. I'm like, well, he probably already knows God.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sure he has a relationship with you and stuff. But he's like, no, that guy. And I just brush it off. And it's like with some of my people, just people I'm close with and stuff, lean towards like the Catholic side. And it's like, oh, they're good. They're saved. I'm sure they do what they do over there. Yeah. And I miss on opportunities.
Would love to hear how you process the moments where you don't obey God in that sense. What does it look like for you processing that?
Sometimes it's like a step back, you could say, just rethinking it, and like what went wrong here, what went wrong there, and stuff like that. And it's just, at the end of the day, I'm still loved by God.
Yeah,
He's not gonna judge me because I didn't obey from that.
Yeah. What do you feel like are some practical ways that you're personally overcoming that?
I think as I've started to begin to ask questions more, it's been taking a lot of pressure because I feel like with sharing the gospel and evangelizing, there's a lot of pressure with needing to be able to say all the right things and need to know everything about the Bible. I think a lot of people can relate to that, you know. But I mean, we all know how to ask questions. We ask questions to people all the time, and I don't think it's weird or off-putting at all to just ask someone questions about their life. You know what I mean?
It's good.
So yeah, and it starts with like not a super deep question, obviously, but just something to get to understand them. So that's something I've been doing recently. It's been very beneficial with some people in my classes and stuff.
It's good.
For overcoming, I'd like to say knowing that I get my confidence from God.
Yeah,
and
that's good.
That really helps in ways with listening again. And when I feel that way, not wanting to walk up to that person and share the gospel, it's like, no, I have the confidence from God.
That's so good.
I'm capable of it.
Yeah. I agree. I think that's a weight we're not meant to carry. And that when we do feel that weight, it's really giving it back to Jesus. Yeah. And then now we get to kind of freely go on this adventure of what God is inviting us to. I dig. It's very good. Thanks for sharing this. OISL, that's it for this podcast. We got another one coming up soon, so I'm excited to get to join you guys there. But thank you guys for joining us in this one, and I hope it was a benefit to you because it was great for me. Love you guys. See you soon.